Have you ever wanted to host your own show? This video is for you creative people who have tons of ideas but no technical skills. There is 3 things that I'm sure you have discovered that you need to have your own show. Number 1 is you need the gear, you need the equipment, you need the lights, the cameras, and the action. Number 2 is you need someone who knows how to do post-production. That could be you, or it could be, someone that you hire to do post-production, the person that actually sits down and edits your photos, your videos, all of your content so that it's in a nice, easy, consumable form. The 3rd thing that you need is talent. You need creativity. You need ideas to come up with topics that you can talk about on your show. And maybe you even need, people to talk to on your show if you're someone who would like to interview people, right? If you're watching this, you're most likely someone who has a brain full of ideas but lacks the production knowledge. I want you to know it's okay. In today's world, all you really need is to stay in your lane, right? And be creative. I'm gonna show you today how you can do that without any production knowledge or tech skill whatsoever. Have you ever gone through the phase of, I wanna be an influencer, I wanna have tons of followers on social media and I want people to pay me to shout out their products, and pay me to run ad posts on my Instagram feed or whatever. Or maybe you even had the thought of, man, wouldn't it be so cool if I was a motivational speaker? I feel like I have a unique message that I could share with tons of people and help them be successful. You probably felt so good about it that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So then you post a couple clips on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok or whatever, and you post some motivational stuff where you feel like, man, this is a great message. You share your backstory, you share with people like how you can just do it. You can be successful. All you have to do is think the right way and change your mindset and whatever, blah, blah, blah. You come up with all these different things to say and you post 1 or 2 times and then you give up because you discover that, 1, it's really difficult to be consistent with that. Number 2, it's really difficult to keep coming up with ideas of what to say that isn't just you on a rant on your high horse telling people to just do it. Or you discover that you simply just don't have the production skill to make a product or make some content that looks professional and is in a easily consumable format. So many things might hold you back from becoming a motivational speaker and an influencer. This video that I'm making right now is not to bash your desires to be an influencer or to be a motivational speaker, right? Or to be a show host. In fact, this video is really quite the opposite. I believe that you have a genuine message that should be shared with thousands of people. But what you need to figure out is how to eliminate all the things that are holding you back, namely lack of production skills, lack of technological skills, maybe lack of camera and lights. I don't know. You need to figure out how to eliminate those things, and this video is going to show you how we can do that. I have a friend named Wes Tankersley. He is the host of the Shaping Success show, and his entire show started upon the idea of,
I want to be a motivational speaker.
Wes wanted to become a motivational speaker, and he wanted to get his message out to tons of people to help them be successful. Wes started out as a high school teacher. He was coaching PE, and he was a baseball coach, and that's how I met him. I played baseball, and I wanted to coach baseball on the side at my high school, and so I did that with him, and that's how I got to know him. And with my background in production and things like that, I was able to see that he wanted to be a motivational speaker. I helped him, start his little show. But when he first started, all he had was his cell phone. All he did was hop on his cell phone. He got a little tiny tripod and he started, producing videos with his phone, which is great. You got to start somewhere, but it lacks the professional look of an actual professional show. So eventually, Wes and we team up and we say, you know what, Wes? We'll handle all the production. You just be the talent, you keep getting people on your show and you keep talking about success and being a motivational speaker and do it the best you possibly can, and we will do all the production and all the cameras and the lighting and all that stuff for you. And ever since then, he's been able to produce dozens upon dozens upon dozens of shows consistently. And in fact, if you go look at his Instagram page, it started out with less than 800 followers and now he's got well over 2,000. Because producing consistent content, producing an actual show, because a show creates credibility. And when you don't have to deal with all the production side, being a host is actually pretty easy. So wouldn't it just be so awesome if you could just show up to your show, to your studio, whether that be, at your home, in your living room, or just in front of your laptop, or maybe you come down here and utilize our studio here. Wouldn't it just be so awesome to show up and you just be the host? You don't have to set up the cameras, you don't have to set up the lights, you don't even have to be the guy that says action. You just show up with either the people that you want to interview or the ideas of topics that you want to talk about today or whatever. Wouldn't it just be so awesome if that's all you had to worry about was hosting your show, being the talent, coming up with ideas of what to talk about on your show. And then at the end of the day, after all is said and done, you walk away with a completed piece of content, an entire show that you could cut up into smaller pieces and post all throughout social media in little bite-sized chunks, or you could redistribute the entire show to every single social platform, or you can turn it into a podcast with just audio and reach out to a broader audience. When you have your own show where you have the production team to help you do it, it eliminates all of the heavy lifting because now you have this entire awesome piece of content you can distribute everywhere. But I'm telling you, the only thing holding you back is the lack of production and lack of technical knowledge, which we're gonna take care of you, and so that you can just be a show host, which is the best part. All you need to do is be creative. So if you think that this would be awesome, if you would like an entire team to help you to have and host your own show without you having any technical knowledge whatsoever, then you need to reach out to the Television Public Broadcast Network producers. We are looking for people like you who want to skip film school and jump straight into hosting your own show, no hassle, no tech. If you're interested in hosting your own show, then please hit the link in the description below and learn some more about how you can have your own show today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time.